What is up, everybody, and welcome to the Dream Juice Podcast. I'm Josh, and that's Cade coming at you with a special bonus episode. Big things happening this week. As you can tell, if you haven't seen it already, you're living under a rock. The Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer finally dropped. We've been talking about it since we started this podcast, and it's finally upon us. And so, we were on the phones all day. Like, we got to get our content out there. We got to get to talking about this. And so me and Kay decided, you know what? Let's get together and have our Brand New Day discussion. And so, I mean, if you haven't already, like, watch the trailer and subscribe to our channel and follow our socials if you like Spider-Man, if you like Marvel, if you're wanting to look at all things Spider-Man Brand New Day, because we're going to continue to be on it all year long. And so this episode is really just going to be Spider-Man Brand New Day. And we thought,
deserves its own episode.
It deserves its own episode. And we thought, might as well play the trailer. We've reacted to it already. If you haven't, check on our socials and our YouTube shorts as well. Cade's reaction is on the channel. And then I posted my own reaction as well on my TikTok and YouTube at JFred. But we decided to react to the trailer again, have it as fresh on our minds as possible before we talk about this.
We'll go through it as well. I want to go. I mean, I've already seen it like 7 times, watching it over and over.
I might have seen it more than that.
Going clip by clip. There's already some stuff I do want to go over, pointed out in the trailer with you. So with that being said, let's just
react to it, man.
I can't believe our first hit in my team. MJ, come on, pretend like you're not the happiest.
Starts off so sad, bro.
Life.
I know, man.
I can't.
The suit pops so well, man. And then these shots right here.
I love the fall right here,
dude. The ripples in the suit.
Yes.
And then this shot right here is so clean, man.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker.
I love how, like, the first words he says is the ending words from No Way Home in his letter.
Something bad was going to happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone forget about me.
Keep the city, definitely montage.
I'm
Cal's scene right there. That little scene right there.
What the hell, Frank? You just hit me with a van!
Put your whip Suit yourself.
I think their dynamic's gonna be perfect, man.
They're gonna get something funny. I hope we get a lot of them.
And sometimes Spider-Man has to do the hard thing.
This right here hurts.
Even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart.
Don't give me hope.
Dude, I know.
What is happening to me?
I love that they let Tom Holland grow his hair out this time for Peter Parker, too.
Yeah. Needed to be done.
Organic.
Organic. The first thing I thought about.
Organic.
Excuse me, Dr. Banner. I need your help.
What did you say your name was?
Human Banner.
Human Banner.
If DNA is mutated.
He's looking shredded right there.
He's jacked, bro.
Black tank top like Tony.
Yeah.
Spiders
That's gonna be sad scene
life
also. This is the portion of the trailer where I don't think anybody knows what it's about or what's gonna happen.
I get really confused with this portion. Like, what is this?
This is definitely some kind of mind control possession, something like that.
One we can't even see.
Stay out of my
Scorpion,
way.
the suit looks crazy, bro.
I hope we get a. I don't know, but I want to know if he's gonna get a mask.
Yeah.
And for those
Or
spiders
the
who
tank
make
scene,
it
man.
through,
And then the comic book cover, just crazy, bro. They're so identical. And then the hand, they just throw the hand in all of a sudden at the end.
I know, because I totally forgot about them until they came.
Yes, it's crazy.
I can't believe they did the No Way Home thing again.
Dude, and then I love this right here because it brought back a little bit of the humor from the original Spider-Man. Yeah.
Friendly neighbor.
Because the tone was so dark and serious and everything, and it's like that's the Spider-Man we want, but you also want a little bit of lighthearted humor in it. So them throwing that in there and it actually being funny, like I'm glad they still had that.
Let alone the trailer, like I didn't think we'd get any interaction with him and with MJ and Ned. So it clearly shows he's gonna be. My question is he purposely like moved? It sounds like he's a neighbor down the hall, friendly neighbor. Was that on purpose or did
I don't know
that
what that is. Before we get into talking into things, I do have one thing that I saw today. So Sony reported. Brought this out today, actually. So,
tell me.
The previous record for the most trailer views in the first 24 hours,
I saw this.
Deadpool and Wolverine, 365 million views in its first 24 hours. Spider-Man Brand New Day has officially broken that with 718.6 million views, almost doubling the record, bro.
That's nuts.
People saying that Marvel has no emotion. Spider-Man is that guy.
It
bro.
is, bro. Spider-Man
It is on a
different.
different level,
It is different.
and that's kind of what I was saying. Like even
all
a
I think
couple
about
episodes
now. That's all I
ago,
think
like
about.
Spider-Man transcends Marvel, transcends the superhero genre. That's just something that
It's just different,
everybody
bro.
likes, and so that's crazy. But what you just mentioned a couple minutes ago, MJ. That might be like, I don't want to start off on a negative note. I don't necessarily say this is a negative. That's one of the things that piques my interest a little bit about the trailer that I didn't think they were going to do. Like
Yeah.
you said, is they showed a lot of MJ, and all of my assumptions going into this movie is that there would be like minimal. MJ
Looks
and
like we're
Ned.
gonna get a lot
And so
of
we
it.
got a lot of MJ and
Lot.
Ned in this trailer. So I'm very curious to see how that plays into the story.
I just wonder, man. I wonder, and how to conclude. Like where's this movie gonna end with them as well? Are we gonna get any type of memories come? My main thing is MJ and Ned. Are they gonna remember their events with Spider-Man?
They have to.
They have to because it was proven that Doctor Strange mentions his memory, his stuff that happened with Spider-Man. Someone else mentioned something that happened with Spider-Man. But in regards to that, it's a fact that people have mentioned their events with Spider-Man after forgetting who Peter Parker is.
It's forgetting Peter Parker. It's not forgetting Spider-Man. And you remember that MJ and Ned's events go back way further before No Way Home. Like this was Homecoming. This was Far From Home when all this stuff
he's gonna
happens.
refer. He's like, I used to be Spider-Man's guy in the chair, and he's like, what happened though? Why were you? You know,
who is it? You feel like working, being his guy in the chair,
Yeah.
you'd know his identity. Well,
Yeah.
no, I don't. And definitely that ending shot of the trailer where he's handing her the flowers and everything, you could see in the background of the room, they almost have like that, like wall where people try to solve crimes and they put all the pictures up and
really?
pinpoint everything. It's a bunch of pictures of Spider-Man on the wall back there. Like you can even go to the end and like
So
pause it.
but you think MJ's trying to do it again?
Trying to figure
and
it
solve
out.
who
I think she's
Spider-Man
trying
is?
to figure it out because
And she's gonna do it again?
And in that scene too,
Oh.
I feel like she's trying to because obviously they're watching on TV, seeing him get the key to the city. They're trying to figure it out because she has it all over her wall. She's still wearing the necklace, and so it's going to be very interesting. I know this movie takes place 4 years after No Way Home, so it's looking like at that point in the trailer, I think the beginning shot of him falling off is directly after, and it's going to be in the montage because Ned is talking about first day at MIT, so it's like when they just left. And so then it'll be a fast forward, and by the time they're talking in the apartment and everything, is they've finished MIT and they've moved back.
Oh, okay.
And
So
so
that makes
that's
sense.
4 years have passed. She has a new boyfriend and everything.
Where's Tom at in the scene with Banner? I saw he's got some other university on his
Empire
hoodie.
State University.
Okay.
Yes. And so everybody's wanting, we finally get like college Peter going through college, but with him nobody knowing his identity, he's not going to be able to have any records. So my theory really is like him sneaking in as a student and just grabbing a hoodie so he can get down and talk to Dr. Banner, because Dr. Banner would know
That'd
the
be
name of his
cool.
student probably.
It's I like how they add that in the trailer. Like, what was your name again?
Yeah, I think
that's so tough, bro.
And
we waited this long just to hear that too.
I know, and I know we texted about it a little bit before, but even like Banner saying, "What was your name again?" It perfectly paves way for the moment in the comics of Hulk being the one that remembers. And I think that would be a good moment, regardless if you want to nitpick that Spider-Man and Hulk never interacted before. I feel like that'd just be great.
I wonder if MJ in this one is going to be a lot like MJ and Tobey Spider-Man 1, where she's kind of having a thing for Peter, but she also loves Spider-Man. So I wonder if MJ in this is like really it's like gonna know her events, but she's also
MJ being with Flash, but also loving Spider-Man, and it's MJ being with her boyfriend.
I think it's
gonna
be similar to that.
Spider-Man.
I think MJ's gonna be similar to
that's
that.
That's a good comparison.
I think MJ could re-fall in love with him all over again and not remember,
but not know who he is.
And then what would be sick?
Upside down kiss, like that kind of
upside
moment,
down.
bro.
If we got that, I think she'll re-fall in love with him all over again. And this is a long shot, but like the first kiss, maybe her memories come back. That would be cool. I think
we get that moment of them standing on top of the building, or
like that
scaffolding
moment,
or something like that. I don't know if Peter would reveal himself to her, but like
I don't
it would
know.
Be that.
As far as Doctor Strange spell, like I don't know what could like link back, like cancel that out. Like it could there. I don't know. I would love for her memories to come back too. Whether that was maybe she like somehow died and was resurrected, but that's a long shot of happening.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I'm very curious to see how it plays out. And like we said before, our assumptions were very minimal MJ, and we didn't want very much MJ. The trailer showed a lot of MJ, and I wasn't really mad at it. Honestly, I liked it. But at the same time, I don't want it to be resolved by the end of this. Like, let it go a full movie without him.
How is the movie time confirmed?
No,
it's not. Okay.
So let him go a full movie.
Yeah.
Don't
dude.
immediately reverse back. MJ remembers,
Dude, I
know,
want
and
so
so
much.
because I feel like at some point somebody in this movie, Peter will reveal his identity to.
Okay.
I don't want it to be too many people. I feel
Yeah.
like Banner would maybe be the most obvious choice
Here's-
going off the trailer alone.
Yeah.
But
Going off that, I mean, dude, is Banner gonna turn? Are we gonna get Savage Hulk?
I think we are.
We are.
so he is wearing the device.
I see. That's what we'll go over
and
and over. See
She-Hulk
that.
on his hand that is able to keep him permanently
so
in
that gets
human
broken
form.
somehow.
Something is going to happen, and I'm going to just jump right into
Go
a
for
theory. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be Hulk, but as far as Sadie Sink goes, Jean Grey, that's my assumption right now is
Yeah.
Jean Grey. They have her locked up. What we can assume is Sadie Sink's character. They have her locked up and everything. I feel like she's going to be mind controlling people to try to break her out so she can be free, which is why we saw an old lady in a tank going through. I feel like that's her possessing
that
people.
makes sense. Yeah.
Possessing people to try to break her out. And I feel like one of the ways that she could possibly do that would to be to try to get in the mind of Banner to turn to Hulk to try to break her out as well.
For the people, I mean, for the people who don't, not even me myself, Jean Grey, like, what is her personality? What is she supposed to be like? How much of Sadie are we gonna get in Jean Grey? Like, do you think it's minimal? Who is she like personally?
It's very tough to me to figure out how they're gonna do this because Jean is one of the heads of the X-Men.
Yeah.
Like she's
also like just so like she still seems young to me just because of Stranger Things. So
yeah, and I do like if she ends up being Jean Grey. I love the casting. She fits Jean Grey. She looks like her, and it would fit the idea that they're going for a younger X-Men that they can grow up, which I love that. But it is very interesting that they would introduce her in a Spider-Man movie, being the character she is. It would make more sense if they were going to go that route to introduce a lesser X-Men, not one of like the leaders. And so that is very interesting to me. But I'm excited for it. And even like when they released the official synopsis with the trailer and everything, they released the billing for the movie, which the billing is basically the orders of the actors are announced like on trailers or in the credits and everything. So obviously Tom Holland is first, Zendaya is second, and Sadie Sink is actually third on the list. And so that makes you already know she's going to have a big role in this movie.
Oh my
if
goodness.
she's the third actor that they list on it. And so
that makes me think we didn't see Elena in it. That's going to be a small cameo. You think we get in it?
I think it's going to be
small.
I think it's going to be a small cameo. I personally think
you think it's the void scene in the montage.
I do, and I'm glad they're on the same page. I think in the montage we'll get scenes of Peter Parker saving civilians in New York City from the void.
That's what we were wondering, man.
And I feel like Yelena would be running around or something before she enters the void. That she'd pop in as a cameo.
Yeah.
I think it'd be more of that.
Dude, as not to get off topic, but real quick, like as people complain as much about like new Marvel stuff, like you gotta like it's crazy how they just like do everything on time. Like now it makes sense for like the void and a montage of Spider-Man.
It's so good, man.
It makes sense. It'd
be so good because it would allow us just to have a little bit of a hint of like the wider MCU at the time, but it also like people have always. I mean, even us, like going back to the Hawkeye show, like what are other heroes doing during this time? Where's Spider-Man during the events of Hawkeye?
He was like swinging during the same ice arena.
Like,
whenever.
and it's every superhero movie to date is why if there's this big threat, what are the Avengers doing during this time? So being able to see like, oh, this is what Spider-Man was doing during the Void, like that would like that made me feel good to know that, hey, we finally showed somewhat of an answer of like, this is what he was doing during that time in New York City. And so I think that's kind of the situation where we'd see Yelena, because I don't see Yelena being in this for anything
especially
more than a cameo, a quick cameo.
Yeah. But do you think, so since we're doing a lot of comic accurate stuff, do you think when if Banner turns into Savage Hulk, whatever version Hulk, do you think one, he'll remember Peter like the comic page, and two, with that being, do you think he'll be more like the Ragnarok Savage Hulk of like actually being able to communicate with, or do you think he'll be more of like Age of Ultron Hulk?
More Age of Ultron than Ragnarok. Ragnarok had a little bit of a personality than Savage Hulk.
That's what I'm saying.
Because Ragnarok Hulk had been on Sakaar for so long that he was permanently Hulk the whole time. He wasn't Banner at all, like Age of Ultron was. And so he you saw him. He was somewhat savage, but at the same time he had his own room in the estate and was joking around with Thor and everything. And so I think we'll get Savage Hulk where he can talk.
You think
he's
supposed to be like Gray Hulk?
Yeah, that's another thing. Is like when he comes out, it'll be a different color.
That'd
So,
be so
Grey
sick.
Hulk definitely would be. I mean, it'd be
That'd be nuts.
be cool, man.
That'd
I'd
be
like
so
to see
cool.
it.
That'd be so
I'm
cool,
very
bro.
curious to see how it happens. But I feel like if you're putting Banner in this, not giving us Hulk.
Yeah, that's so wrong. That's so dirty,
If you're
bro.
putting Banner in this and you're
Dirty
emphasizing that he is human Banner,
Yeah.
and you're having mind control effects, possession effects in this, I feel there's something is bound
And
to
dude,
happen.
don't give us another trailer. Like, do not give like. I can't remember. It was No Way Home 2 trailers. Or was it once at
two.
one? It was 2. See, now I kind of just like want to leave it at that. Like,
The
and I
end-
don't want to see
yeah.
Hulk in a trailer like freaking Brave New World did. Like, if it's gonna bring it out,
Yeah.
let it surprise. Dude,
Yeah.
let us hear the roar. Let us, dude. I
Are
want to
you,
be
are, you,
surprised.
are you gonna watch the other trailers when they come out though, or are you stopping?
I mean, you
here?
have to.
Yeah,
But like,
that's
you
the
know what I'm
thing.
saying? It's like, but
Yeah,
at the same
it's tough.
time, do you think they will do another trailer?
Yeah, they're 100% going to do another trailer.
Okay.
They'll do two. Most movies have 3 trailers. They have their first trailer, their second trailer, and the final trailer.
Yeah.
And so we'll get that. And so the thing about it is, we were complaining that they took so long to release this trailer.
Yeah.
Now that it's out and everything, we don't have to wait very long for the movie to
I
come
know,
out. That's what's
dude, it's
exciting about me is that
insane. I get
they drop
goosebumps,
this and I have
nervous, shaking.
an enormous amount of hype, and now we don't have to wait that long. Like we only will have to wait like a month,
there.
month and a half for this next trailer to come out. Like because of the time span till the movie, like we're not gonna have to wait very much longer anymore. And so it's crazy, man. But I feel like
It's
just knowing
yeah.
how they market these movies and how Marvel has done trailers in the past, I feel like we will see Hulk in this. I would rather them show Hulk than show Sadie Sink's character
Yeah.
at all in the trailers. I feel like they just need to keep that
Yeah,
a
keep
secret.
it. Don't
for
do
sure.
too much more because they already just gave us like 4 different villains or whatever. And we saw,
Yeah,
we
it's
saw
gonna be tough.
Tarantula, we saw Boomerang, we saw everyone. My thing, dude, is about that time of year when we bring out the meme. It's like I'm ruined. I have nothing less to expect.
Nothing
Spider-Man,
left
bro.
except Spider-Man.
Gotta start bringing it back. That's legendary. I remember we said that all the time in No Way Home.
Yeah, that was after Eternals when there was nothing left until No Way
I'm
Home.
ruined.
The
Nothing left.
good thing about this is like we don't have that much longer to wait, and in that time span
I
we'll have
know,
Daredevil
dude.
and Punisher to watch.
And then Doomsday's over there too. Daredevil. So
Dude.
that's the thing. Okay, let's jump into Daredevil real quick. I post something today that I seen is like also in the comic book. Daredevil fights the Hand with Spider-Man, so it makes me think: is Daredevil gonna be the Andrew Garfield and Toby of this film?
Dude, it's so tough because
Bro, you got Punisher in it.
Because having Punisher in this, and specifically having the Hand in
How does
this,
he not show
we've
up?
seen an entire season of Daredevil fighting the Hand.
Exactly.
And traditionally in the comics, the Hand and Daredevil go at it with each other.
Yeah.
And so, in one hand, and on one shoulder right here for me, I'm having
And he was in the
street
last
level
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. This movie's already too crowded. Don't include Daredevil in it.
Yeah.
But on my other shoulder, it makes too much sense not to have Daredevil in this, even if it's for a brief thing.
It's-
I mean, I feel like it'd
he's
be
in No Way Home. He knows of him. He doesn't know that he's Daredevil or anything, but like I don't know if you saw my thing, but it's also like there's no way we're not gonna get some type of mentioning from Frank about his friend,
100%.
like in Spider-Man and
About Red.
Daredevil, like
Another Red,
about
yeah.
Red, another Red. They're just similar too. He's like,
Yeah.
man, you remind me.
I'm curious
you
to see.
remind me of my
I'm
other
curious
buddy."
what Punisher's role in this movie is going to be.
That's what I'm saying, just a little
Because,
side help. or
because
something.
even in the trailer, you see he's in more than one scene.
Yeah,
he's not
he's in
only
that
in the
night-
tank
that
scene.
night
There
scene.
was another one in
Yeah.
the night, so he's going to be in it more than just that one tank
Yeah.
scene. And so I'm curious to see what he plays. But I mean, Daredevil, it just makes too much sense,
It
man.
does, dude.
For
Maybe he
Daredevil to
shows
be
up
in
at
this.
the end. And do you think we're getting a main villain, or do you think it's all about just Peter Parker
Dude, that's tough.
versus
Like,
himself,
the
man?
The main villain, I feel like Boomerang, Tarantula, those are just montage villains.
Yeah.
Scorpion, I have no idea what Scorpion's role is going to be. It'll be bigger, so I'm excited to see Scorpion. The Hand is in it, which is crazy. But apart from that, I still don't know. We didn't see Tombstone at all. And Tombstone will be kind of a recurring villain
Yeah.
throughout there. And so I'm curious to see. A lot of people are saying
Tombstone
like,
too, yeah.
a lot of people are saying like Tombstone is in charge of the Hand in this movie. And he's the one who is employing them to go out and do stuff. And so I'm curious to see that. But as far as main villain, I still have
Yeah.
no clue.
As far as Peter versus himself, quick theory right here that me and Kate were just talking about. He's mutating his DNA. They said it was dangerous. People are talking about this as him becoming what is it? Not the human spider.
Man spider.
Man spider. He becomes that, and the theory is that basically he gets killed off at the end of his movie, and then it's left there. And then what do you think comes back as a post-credit scene in Doomsday?
Symbiote.
Symbiote, yeah, his grave getting resurrected. I mean, that I just want that to happen. The great part.
I really would like that to happen as well. I think they have to find some way to perfectly nail him getting the symbiote.
Do you know how much I would stress if they killed him? It would have to be like 99% sure, but like. You know how much stress I'd have if he...
it would have even more stress because he is not announced to be in Doomsday.
Yeah,
so we don't know when he's returning. It would have to be like... We would have to...
So
if he gets
died, bro?
If he died in Brand New Day, it's not announced he's in Doomsday. We're like, we have a whole year and a half to wait before we maybe see him in Secret Wars. Yeah. Like that...
But at least we'd have Doomsday. Then we'd be stressing out Doomsday, not only one just for the movie, but like the credit scene of like hoping that Spider-Man is resurrected by the symbiote. Dude, do you think we'll see symbiote at all? Like, what is the chances you think symbiote will come in this?
I think
not
zero.
Zero.
Yeah, I think it's.
What about chances of like it leading to symbiote? Like basically him dying. It's gotta like. I think it's gonna happen. It's barely,
not much. I feel like adding the symbiote would be too much because Peter will already be dealing too much of an internal crisis between the organic webs and the mutation, and potentially being Man-Spider and everything. I think adding on symbiote to that is two different things, and it'd be too much.
So you think that theory is probably the closest we do get to symbiote?
I think it's the closest we do get to it,
unless he's in Doomsday and we see a lot more of him. Which, dude, oh my gosh, I want to know.
Yeah,
like he's not going to be in Doomsday. Man. How is this going to end to where he's not in Doomsday?
I'm still in the boat that he's not going to be in Doomsday solely off the fact that Brand New Day was originally supposed to come out after Doomsday. That's true. And I have stuck to that the entire time. That's why I don't believe that he's.
That's a good point.
That he's going to be in Doomsday, which is why I'm like, I don't think he's in it. I don't think Hulk will be in Doomsday. Like, I don't think and that's why Sadie Sink is Secret Wars. I feel like it's all precedes that.
They are going to tie back into.
And so I'm definitely interested, but like the symbiote, like. They got to nail symbiote, but as far as like the mutation and everything goes, organic webs. I mean, does that confirm it? And he's having it's almost like he's having like mutation organic webs, and he's having to like relearn the power. And like, are you a fan of him getting organic webs, or would you have rather him stick to the web shooters?
Also, I feel like if that happens, he's got to mention Peter too, right?
Yeah,
Toby. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
I'm definitely. I know some people are complaining like organic webs. Like Spider-Man in the comics always has web shooters, and like the big change they made for Toby, the first Spider-Man, is they gave him organic webs. Yeah. Well, like Tom, like you don't get very many scenes of Tom messing around with his web shooters. Like he's never running out really. He always has unlimited webs. Yeah. Andrew, on the other hand, we got all those scenes of him tinkering with it and everything, and you saw him dealing with the effects of it with Electro and having to figure it out and everything. Like we got a lot more of like the detail scenes just for the web shooters. Yeah. And Tom, he had the web shooters made, but we never got really any like. And so it doesn't. Really,
so it's like
it doesn't make a huge difference. Yeah. And so,
but if they're going to the Man-Spider route, then it's like.
So do you think they'll go full Man-Spider and he'll grow like more arms and everything?
I don't know. That seems odd to me. I
feel like if they did do it, it'd be like a dream sequence more than it would be a. I don't know. Maybe him in the cocoon dreaming it and then him breaking out or something like that.
That'd be crazy.
But like, I don't think. That,
I wonder what Banner has in store to You think that scanning thing in the trailer where they're scanning his suit? Do you think that's with Banner?
Yeah, I think that is.
He's talking to Banner as Peter though.
Yeah,
and he's in a Spider-Man suit too. So that could either mean he revealed himself to Banner or
he hasn't yet. Or I don't know how that's
trailers are also sketchy too because they're you can see in there that like okay, for instance the hand whenever he's jumping. And it goes to his black eyes. I think they literally put that scene of him with the black eyes. That's in a whole nother scene. They just put it like literally in between that jumping scene of the hand coming at him. Because literally, if you pause it on that, which we can do like here in a sec, but it just doesn't look like. It looks like they're obviously doing what they usually do, throwing some trickery.
What do you think that is? If his eyes going black.
I know you said like Mr. Negative, but I don't know. That's what I was like. What is that?
I feel like it'd either be a Mr. Negative or it would be. The Man-Spider mutation fully taking control of him and him like heightening his senses to the max and his eyes going black like that.
What's going? I mean, I also want to know what's just going on in that scene in general. Like, it looks like
that is interesting.
7-story prison or something.
Before he breaks the sword and everything, when you see the hand jumping at him,
he's not even moving.
He's on his knees like this, and he has his mask off. His identity is revealed. So what's that about?
I don't know. You know what that scene literally looked like? It looked like Venom in Spider-Man 3. About to jump, literally jumping at him, but
kind of going back a little bit. You know what? It doesn't relate to this at all, but you know what? That little shot of him and his eyes going black does get me excited for. like seeing like Tom just possessed like that a little bit, it does get me excited for when he does get the symbiote.
Yeah.
Like how he's gonna act with it. Because even just the slightest shot of him seeing him like possessed like that, I'm excited to see like what the symbiote does to him.
And
too.
we got a glimpse of his anger in No Way Home, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The symbiote is just such a cool thing because I know we were just talking about last episode, but like going full like rage mode and like guys like Spider-Man who don't like go the full 100% because their beliefs are like, you know, saving people, not killing people. And then when it's a symbiote, it's like the full power of Spider-Man. Can't imagine.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
can't imagine. You want to go through the clips?
Dude, let's go through it.
Let's see.
And we can pause. And,
I'll pause. We'll kind of
because there's definitely some things I want to point out for sure. Obviously, we're watching this from the beginning, and me and Cade will pause on it and talk about
certain clips. We'll put it on the thing.
Yeah.
I tried to pause right there and see how many likes that thing had. For some reason, I couldn't see it though.
Yeah, we're waiting on those official breakdown videos to come out to really help us. But I feel like we're doing a good job. If you guys haven't already, watch Kate's short little breakdown he came out with on our TikTok. Well, he did a good job.
Check it out.
Rage baiting fans with Iron Man too.
Did you see that, bro?
People,
it's got to be Iron Man or something.
Yeah.
And
he's got his web shooters right there when he's holding it. I saw that was also a comic book cover recreation of Spider-Man doing. Okay, pause it right there. So, the key to the city. This is very interesting here because, and this might be one of my very few negatives for the trailer, because the mayors give out keys to the city.
Where's Wilson Fisk?
Isn't Fisk the mayor? So does this spoil Daredevil Born Again season 2? Because Fisk isn't the mayor in this shot.
Yeah.
And that's Fisk's like secretary or whatever that he kept in Daredevil Born Again season 1.
About that.
So what happens in season 2? Obviously there's rights issues where Fisk can't be in movie productions.
Just so dumb. Really
but it's very weird that it'd be
But he had a problem.
Unless this is indeed a flashback scene earlier in time before Fisk takes office. But it's very odd too.
There's also a scene where it doesn't look like a flashback where he's looking at the key to the city.
Yeah,
where he's like sitting on his knees scrolling with the key.
Yeah. So it is very interesting to point that out because it's like, where is Fisk? Because isn't Fisk supposed to be the mayor? And like, is that spoiling season 2 of Daredevil Born Again? Yeah.
So he's holding the key and it looks like present time. So it looks like it kind of just happened.
Yeah. I'm curious.
What's in season 2 Daredevil that we're really gonna be on it because like, what are the odds like we get some type of is there something we can find out?
Daredevil coming out next week, man.
Is there something we can find out, or we do find out?
I'm curious. I'm curious to see. I've even seen like I saw a crazy theory that like in the comics, there's a run in the comics where Daredevil has his black suit and everything, and he like gets darker and darker, almost to the point where something happens to him, and he's in control of the hand.
Really?
And people were like, what if Daredevil's the one who's in charge of the hand because he's gone dark in Daredevil Born Again season 2. But
is that the theory that's supposed to kind of... So is the hand
that's just a crazy theory
in season 2 or no?
I don't know. It's not.
We don't know nothing.
We don't know the villain. It would be more just Matt versus Fisk and Bullseye. I mean, I just know the only thing that's confirmed is we actually got leaked what the runtimes are going to be for the episodes.
How many episodes is it?
8 episodes. And
when does that come out? Like literally
next week.
Next week?
Yeah.
And then we have
8 episodes, and
it
looks like we finally escaped from the 30-minute episode thing we've had for the last couple of years, where shows want to have only 30-minute long episodes and everything, and everyone being mad. Like we're getting 45 to 50-minute episodes every week of Daredevil. And the first reviews came out, and they are amazing, and people saying it's like the best. And so
people are saying that. I mean,
I definitely, even the people of Daredevil and the people from Spider-Man, Destin Daniel Cretton, were like, we have carefully talked with each other through the process of making both of these to make sure the city of New York is intertwined in the same story with each other. And so Brand New Day specifically takes place after season 2. And so the way New York is set up will be from Daredevil. And so
God, you gotta love 2026.
And so we're really starting the official road to Brand New Day like next week with Daredevil. I know it'll be a Daredevil centered story, but you know, it's just how is everything going to be set up as far as the city for Brand New Day.
I don't know. Dude, I'm getting nervous just talking about it.
These shots are like that immediately is TASM 2 intro, like flying scene right there.
That's gotta be like the beginning
perfect,
scene,
bro. Yeah, I think that's another shot of him falling off the beginning.
Yeah.
And then right after this, I mean, it's looks amazing. This is the sequence we saw them shooting forever, and I'm like, we know that is practical web swinging, which is crazy to me, and it just looks. I can't wait to see that whole sequence, man. And then just the interaction between Frank and I love also. Oh, that's another thing. One thing that people have complained about, you guys have complained about, I've complained about forever, with Tom Holland Spider-Man right here. I love how he calls him Frank. Not Mr. Castle, Mr. Punisher. Yeah. He just calls him Frank. No more, hey, Mr. Stark.
Yeah.
He just calls him Frank. And that's like, dude, you've grown up.
Yeah.
You've grown up. You're not calling him Mr. Castle.
Yeah.
Mr. Punisher.
That's true. Like, I like that.
Straight up. Like, good for you, Peter.
Yeah. One thing I would say, bro, is like, I was talking about this earlier, is like, I feel like I might be against it, but at the same time, I'm kind of for, I wish they added a little bit muscle to the suit, to him in the suit. I feel like he's kind of bigger when he's not wearing the suit than it is.
Yeah. I mean,
like the scene of him in the tank top, like he actually looks more like formed than he actually does in the suit. They could add a little. I feel like like literally like the slightest bit of touch, I'd be okay with. It doesn't need to be the comic one like right behind you, like shredded. But I just feel like they could add a little touch to it. I'm not mad, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like that's just one of the drawbacks from finally like being able to film him in his actual suit. But I do like
it's
that.
It's realistic.
I do like that they're leaving the actual suit to be, and it's showing the wrinkles and it rippling in the wind. Like that's perfect, not just being CGI'd over the whole time. So I feel like that's great, man. You see the little karate kick they're on there, like the Jackie Chan's stunt team working on this, bro. It's like
Punisher's fit is nice. See, I like the faded Punisher logo on the chest.
I love Spider-Man censoring Frank here. It's like, Frank, you're R-rated, but you're in a PG-13 Spider-Man movie now, so like we're gonna have to stop you.
I like the web to the mouth. I feel like we haven't really gotten that with Tom. I feel like we got it all the time with Andrew and Toby.
Yeah, man, it just looks like great, man. Yeah, the boyfriend is just.
He looks like a rough, goofball, bro. I'd be pissed too.
Oh, I know.
I don't know who it is, bro.
Yeah, I think
this reminds me of exactly. TASM 2, his montage of how he was just being exhausted when he was sick and taking off. That's just kind of reminds me of. That's what makes me think and makes me happy. We're gonna get a lot of the spider, just him being Spider-Man.
I wonder, like, so like the big internal problems and everything with this movie will be Peter, mutating, getting organic webs. I wonder what causes that stuff to start happening.
I don't know.
Like what is going to happen? Like, is he just going to randomly figure it out and start feeling not? If he's randomly going to start feeling bad,
like Toby went through.
Yeah, or is he like, is something going to happen to make him feel terrible and then like get that to come out? Yeah. Will he get Scorpion's venom? Yeah. Will he get something like that'll cause him?
That's true, bro.
Like, will something bring that out or will it just randomly happen? He just randomly starts not feeling good.
Of Spider-Man 2. Yeah, you know, MJ and MJ was getting married. And he was like, had that stuff going on. Maybe it's just reverse. I
feel like he'll definitely be dealing with that. I feel like he'll definitely be dealing with that kind of stuff after organic webs, and there'll be a little bit of a sense of him learning it again because you see him like even like crashing through the water tower. He's like kind of clumsy and everything.
Yeah, true.
But I've also seen some people say like when he's crashing through the water tower and he's like almost slingshotting in a way. The trailer's making it look like it's kind of clumsy, but it might actually be like Hulk slinging him or something like that, or him flying through the air like that, because I feel like Spider-Man wouldn't be that out of control.
That's true.
On webs.
So the cocoon, I wonder what even started it too, like with him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Being under the like, how would that even like come to be about?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like he woke up in it. Like there's definitely something, and then when he's in the tank top, you see the webs are all over his apartment and everything. That too. And so it's kind of crazy, man.
Yeah, this, bro. So like, what is going on?
What's different? What's different between this interaction and when he goes up to Banner in the classroom? Because he goes up to Banner in the classroom as Peter.
Yeah.
So why is he putting on the suit?
Don't know. Who would be scanning? Yeah. And I also wondered, like, I wonder if it's. I try to think, what if it's some like high security place where they're just scanning him? But then again, it shows right after this.
Yeah, like, you see superior strength, superior agility, heightened senses.
So he's getting tested for his like
the mutations situation.
It's got to be it's got to be Banner. Who else would it be?
Yeah.
So I wonder what that.
It's either Banner or the person who has Sadie Sink locked up, the William Metzger character.
True. Here's the thing on the hand of Banner.
Yep.
So I guess that's what I know. He I remember this because I just watched like Age of Ultron. Fury talking about Banner developed something, so he obviously created something else that That's what is this device? Do you know much about this? What's on his hand? Is it just supposed to?
It was a little bit in She-Hulk. It basically keeps Banner permanently in human form without the risk of him unintentionally bringing out the Hulk.
Yeah,
like it's supposed
so
to keep
he can get angry with that on and stay.
Not really. No, I think it permanently keeps him in human form.
Oh, so he can get like pissed off and he's still Banner.
Yeah, pretty much. And so if that gets taken off him, there's risk of Hulk coming out. But that's like the safest he can be, human Banner with that thing.
What do you think causes? So he knows that. I guess I need to watch She-Hulk again, but
well, there's not a whole lot of Banner and
there's not. Yeah,
Hulk.
okay.
It's just a little and She-Hulk. I mean, so
give us Grey Hulk. I need it.
Yeah. So I'm curious.
Also, look,
but it's just good to see human Banner.
He looks so much different than he did in like Avengers 1, bro. It's crazy.
Dude, I know. Dude, and that's crazy that you say that. Like, not only is he way older, but he just like looks so much different.
Yeah,
bro.
he just looks so much like he had the longer hair. Like, it wasn't gray hair. He just he also has had like comedy like parts in it. Like, he's come a long way, bro.
Heightened Spidey senses.
Yeah.
I love that shot right there, bro. It looks so good.
It's crazy. Also, the quick thing with Banner is like it's crazy he doesn't even know what he is, and they both fought Thanos. Like he didn't even know that he fought Thanos with him.
I feel like
Spider-Man does, but
I feel like Banner though is a great choice for Peter to even reveal his identity to, because Peter can immediately like explain to him the situation with Strange and everything, and Banner would immediately know what that is because. Banner met Strange. He was the first person. Strange was the first person Banner told to about Thanos.
Yeah,
and so they've had that whole interaction.
Banner knows
so Banner would be
Spider-Man
very
too.
Understandable, especially if Peter starts off with Strange and spells and everything. Like he would know. There's
literally only like 1.5 times that Banner has any thought of Spider-Man as one. He's like, there's an Ant-Man and a Spider-Man, and then he's just fought in game with him. He's never. I don't even think he's had an interaction with him.
Yeah.
So it's like, but
they're
he's definitely
in the funeral scene for Tony.
They're in a funeral. Yeah, it's like. So realistically, they would have definitely crossed paths. All right, so
there is
the webs everywhere.
Yeah.
So is this like his apartment?
I think that's
right?
His apartment.
Look pretty big.
Yeah.
Definitely Tony Stark vibes, bro. The computers,
He's got all that
tank.
stuff up, monitoring New York City and everything.
Dude. Love it, man. So he's up here talking to him.
Yeah, he's still talking about.
We're definitely gonna get some scene about Banner and him just conversating.
Like this is the one I'm talking about right there. Like I feel like that's less Peter being clumsy and more he's actually they're hiding that someone like slung him or threw him. Like Hulk would like throw him.
Yeah.
So
I need to get to it again. I didn't even pay attention to it. So he lost control right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's not him being clumsy with like the webs. I feel like that's someone throwing him through something, like someone super
Hulk?
strong. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's Hulk throwing Peter through the water tower, not Peter being clumsy and crashing into a water tower because of his webs.
Yeah, because it looks like right here, it looks like he's trying to hold on to somebody, grab him.
Yes,
right there.
Yes, exactly. That's
Literally
what I'm saying.
Flings him, bro.
Yeah,
bang.
Yeah,
and that ain't no like villain thrones. That's like Hulk. That's definitely
that's
power.
That's not Toby crashing my back. That's somebody like that's actually that would take a lot for him to
someone threw that man. Does Tombstone have that?
No,
power?
I don't think Tombstone's strong, but he's not like he don't got that. I feel like that'd be Hulk or like Scorpion's tail like slinging him. But like I feel like that's definitely that. I feel like that's definitely
and
Hulk.
He's trying to hold on to him.
Yeah. This scene will be emotional.
That'll be really.
And here's the thing, because we did get set picture leaks of Tom Holland being there filming that scene, I guess.
I remember those.
And Zendaya was there as well. But Zendaya's always said, I was just there because that's my husband, my fiance being in there. But what if like she's in one of those scenes? Because
she knows May.
That's what I'm saying. She doesn't know Peter Parker, but she knows May, and she knows May died.
Another scene like
in
Happy?
there. Like, yeah, that's why.
How'd you know?
Is Happy gonna be in this movie?
Where's the last time we see Happy? Deadpool Wolverine?
Deadpool Wolverine at the very beginning, but that was even a flashback scene where we saw him.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's just a whole other character to add.
Yeah.
So,
but I'm like, dude, that scene at the end of No Way Home was crazy because it's like everything happened in the spell. And it feels like it was so crazy that everybody forgot that nobody remembered Peter for that 2-minute span. And then Happy comes up and like, oh, dude, talk to him. And Happy all of a sudden is like, how'd you know him? And everyone's like, oh, wait. Like, I was like, that just happened 2 minutes ago, but everybody forgot. And then, how'd you know him? And I was like,
that whole spell
bro.
is insane.
That
was
hit
insane.
different. First time watching that, bro. How'd you know him?
That was tough. It was tough. Explain this. So we got.
I feel like
Jean
that. I
Grey?
feel like that's Gene being locked up. It definitely looks like a. That's 100% Sadie Sink. I think.
Gotta be.
Because even the room, it looks like a messy teenager's room almost
Yeah.
in there, and so I feel like that's got to be Sadie Sink.
So right after that's her hands. There's where all the mind controlling starts happening. The confusion.
It's like I was saying earlier. I feel like that's Sadie Sink or somebody controlling someone's random civilian's mind to like break her out.
And yeah, I'm glad you said. Did you see this somewhere? Or did you just kind of think about that?
No, I'm just thinking about it right now.
But that's perfect because literally you can see right here.
You can see it pass from one, and you look, and when it goes to this, and he looks back to the old lady.
Yeah.
The old lady's like confused at like what just happened.
Look at that.
See her? Yeah.
Gotta be that. Is that the same tank scene? You think that that's gonna be in it? This tank scene looks like it's gonna be long, bro.
Okay, now that it's paused right here, another thing I like with the suit,
Yeah.
and it's a little nod to him being on his own and no Stark Tech and everything. There's no moving eye lenses. It's all the same.
Yeah.
Which I thought it added a little personality that I kind of liked, but it's also like a good touch.
Yeah.
Like Andrew and Toby's suits didn't have the eye
nothing,
lenses
bro.
moving all the time, and so
God, if they conversated
Stark
any
Tech.
longer, they would have known about Tony Stark,
Yeah.
bro. They're like, man, I gotta get me a Tony.
Yeah.
This is
Let
weird.
me tell you
It's
guys
like-
about Mr. Stark.
Yeah, Mr. Stark, man. This is weird. This is so odd. Like, what is a smirk, bro?
Dude trying to aura farm, and it's half a second in the trailer.
Just slings his head back
So he
and
was
watch bro next to him. He's just confused.
Yeah. Tremel told me I think that's Metzger. I think that's Sadie.
That's gotta be Sadie.
But that's in Peter's apartment.
Wow.
And so, because that's the same computer setup we
It's
saw.
definitely a girl, bro.
That's the same. That's the same computer setup we just saw. And so I feel like that's after Sadie Sink has been broken out. But I'm like, yeah, I don't know what that is. Honestly, like what the context
Is
of
someone
it
gonna
is.
walk like MJ and Ned? Like, what if they come into his apartment? Like, they're gonna see all this like tech that he's.
Well, I hope they don't. I don't want to see any more MJ and Ned in the movie.
True. Scorpion. Okay, right here, bro. I know a lot of people were talking about Scorpion, how his fit was going to be and everything. Because, this is the first time we see him, right? So, dude, do you think he's going to have a mask in this?
I don't know.
I kind of like the mask.
I like the
I don't
mask,
mind
too.
this, but the mask with the yellow eyes is pretty sick.
I
Like,
kind of like the mask too. I hope they find some kind of medium between how the Insomniac games did with the yellow eyes and then the Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man animated show.
Both had it.
Kind of did something similar with this
Like
because
this?
Scorpion in that didn't have a mask and
I
he
can't
looked
see
really
him
good.
moving around. Like, it does look like a mechanical suit, so I think it could you know, pop up like an Iron Man thing, but.
Well,
I can't see him just running
also-
around with nothing on top of that.
I'm also wondering how he'll break out and everything because
Yeah.
in the post-credit scene of
Homecoming,
his mission was with Vulture, and so like how's that gonna work? I doubt Vulture will have any more tie-ins, but I'm excited to see Scorpion. Yeah, no helmet there.
So
but-
yeah, it looks like just a mechanical tail.
Mhm.
Gets him hard. So I mean, that could even be the scene
Grabs
where
it.
he,
Yeah, at the
depending on
end
how
of
early this is.
Yeah. This scene's beautiful, man.
The
That
birds,
just looks
look at that.
crazy,
Dude, that's
bro.
insane.
See, and then there's another scene with Frank, and then
Oh, it
you
starts
have the
getting
shot
quick
of
here.
Peter and MJ. Like, I wonder, like, what happened to get to the point of Peter and MJ just standing up there at night.
I know, right?
Like, that doesn't, like, I feel like that's got to be a classic
Yeah.
Spider-Man 1, Peter saving MJ in a situation. And then, or like I said earlier, the moment that Peter doesn't reveal himself, but we get an upside down kiss type moment. Kind of
Looks like he
thing.
really badly is trying to do something here.
Yeah.
Or she's probably asking him to, I don't know, bro. That's why I said
Imagine
don't
it's
give
like
me-
how do I imagine it's almost like a like I said, an upside down kiss, but almost like a Batman type scene that even we saw in the Batman with Catwoman.
Yeah.
Of like she's waiting, she's looking out up on top of their apartment building, looking out trying to find Spider-Man, and she catches him on there, and like the classic like, who are you under that mask and everything, like that. I feel like that'd be that kind of sequence.
I need it, bro.
Too.
I need it.
But more of the tank scene, of course. I'm so glad they shot all this like real. Like it.
That was a little oddly clumsy right there,
Yeah.
too. He literally was just, he saw it coming, and bro, the next thing you know, just gets hit by this bus.
And then the comic covers coming
Yeah.
up. Shout out to them for doing that, man.
that's
That's good.
legendary.
First
So-
appearance of Spider-Man ever.
This clip, obviously.
Cover.
Everybody's talking about this being the void.
Yes,
Saving
because it
people.
just looks gray like that.
It's gray. Looks like a civilian.
Yeah.
Sheesh, bro. If this montage is gonna be crazy.
And setup falling apart, man.
Yeah, setup falling apart. This montage is gonna be so sick, and then
Yeah. I mean, that's just perfect. That's one too with Boomerang.
Insane,
that's another
dude.
comic cover, perfectly recreated.
So you think since these are montage clips and we're getting Tarantula and Boomerang, do you think they're probably just not? They're probably in it for like just that.
They're just going to be like recurring villains
Yeah.
that Spider-Man stops. It's not going to be a main story type thing. That's
Yeah,
another
like that.
comic
That's
book
a sick
character
one, bro.
perfectly.
That's so tough.
Yeah.
That's on like a boat. You see the cops down there shooting.
I mean,
and stuff.
that the crazy thing is like that's the comic book cover. They
Yeah.
were on a boat. There was a cop down below. Like they created that
insane,
down
dude.
to a T. It's crazy, man. And then here's the hand, and it's
Look
in
how
a prison.
insane they
That's like
look.
in a prison,
That
bro.
is a prison. Look how insane they are, bro. I know the hand was like insane before, but like
Yeah.
they're just freaking wild, dude. They're up on the walls. And
Like,
stuff.
look at him, no mask, and he's just down as he's not even like. So what's like?
Is he?
What
like,
is going on here?
Is he becoming Man Spider now? Is he giving up here? Is he waiting for the moment? Like, bro, huh? And then if we like literally what we're talking about right here, is this the same scene? This looks a little darker behind him.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if it is.
Like this could be a whole nother time.
Mm-hmm. I don't
And
know
then
if
it
it
literally
is.
goes back. Well,
Like, what is in
look
his
at his
eyes?
reflection. His eye
Yeah,
reflection
what is in
literally
his
shows
eyes?
he's in a
does not.
darker room.
Yeah, it does not look at all like.
I don't think
it's
that's in the same scene, bro. And then right here you got
Yeah,
his
definitely not the
face
same
in the
scene.
shot actually looks a little messed up.
Yeah, it looks beat up. Definitely not the same scene.
Yeah, right there. His face
He's got
is
blood
beat
on
up.
his face, I
Yeah,
think.
he got blood on there. Prison, bro.
Yeah.
Like what? What's the hand and Spider-Man doing in some random 9-story prison?
Yeah.
This is sick though. The sound of like the web, like that move
Mm-hmm.
right there, breaking the sword.
Boom.
God,
That's crazy, bro.
That like is so tough. I want to see this fight scene.
Yeah, I do too. Because like the hand, like ninjas, Shang-Chi director, like all this
Yeah.
fight scenes. And then here's this one. One a lot of people are talking about right here.
Bro,
Because
if they do it again,
we've been here before, we automatically want to like make theories because it happened with the No Way Home trailer.
yeah,
Of people
And it's the
being
same
edited
setup, bro.
out. And it looks more likely like this would be it. But when you really look at it, like if it was just Spider-Man, I feel like he'd be coming from more of a central angle more than up top. And like some of the hand members down like below, they're like pointing directly out rather than up at him.
yeah. And here's the one thing. This exact scene. Let's say there are other characters. One, I don't think it's the Hulk, bro. I don't know, is the hand really gonna like go after the Hulk?
Here's one thing I saw someone point out today. What if a theory someone has? What if the hand is replacing somebody else? People are saying, what if that's actually the Hulk and they put him out of the trailer and put the hand there? What if the hand is taking place of the
You think
Hulk
they do
actually, and
that?
it's Spider-Man and the Hulk going at each other? Because remember when the trailer leaked back in December?
Yeah.
I saw it, and it's pretty much identically the same trailer. But I saw it yesterday. Someone reposted the leaked one. That scene of Spider-Man and the hand jumping at each other, it was taking place inside of a building, not outside. And so obviously you change things, but I feel like if you have a whole fight scene, you wouldn't change the location it's in.
Yeah.
And so I feel like that kind of added to the theory that the hand is replacing someone else.
It's
in
crazy that like just like us talking about it, that's why they have to do this in trailers, because if they show what they did now, if all this was truth,
yeah.
it would be like it'd probably be way easier to predict and stuff. But you just know it's not because we know what they do.
It's
but
crazy,
even say this is the hand, say this is real, they're adding 2 more. Like even Frank, bro, is Frank gonna be jumping like from that high?
Yeah, I'm like, there's no way.
Daredevil, I could see
that'd be
Daredevil more likely.
Yeah, definitely.
But I don't know, bro. Like
that's crazy, man.
that-
Dude, we
what
need
is
to watch
going
this,
on,
man.
bro? I
It
need to know.
needs to come out, man.
I need to know.
Yeah,
There's not much. Like that's insane.
yeah, that's a crazy shot.
And it is kind of just similar to what's he doing? It's similar to No Way Home because like you look at the bottom, dude. What is he doing? What's he jumping at, dude?
Yeah, it's the
you know
exact
what I
same
mean?
thing as No Way Home, and that's the
Yeah.
reason people are pointing out this shot
Do we have
because
that
it
other
happened in No Way
country
Home.
trailer where it shows
Oh
the
yeah,
lizard
Brazil.
getting kicked in the
Nobody's
face?
found it yet, but
That's
that was
hilarious.
crazy. Remember that time was crazy.
I remember
bro.
we seen that. We're like, oh my god, and we still had like
Yeah.
chances like, bro, we can't get too excited. We're like, bro,
Yeah.
it has to be. It has to be.
Yeah.
But
Like even when you fast forward a little bit, like those ninjas at the bottom are definitely jumping out, not up at him.
And
Like, what you pointing your sword
even-
at, bro?
Even the dude in the like center top, like with the sword already up, it looks
Yeah.
like he could be like down.
It looks
a
like
little
he's
more.
at the peak of his jump.
Yeah,
not
it
going
looks like
out
he's
more.
already. So it makes me think like he's on the right side of the other ninjas, and
How crazy
Oh,
are
wow.
these, like offside on the side? Like, how crazy are these ninjas to be able to jump this high, get this much airtime too?
that's
Like, that's
insane.
actually crazy. You talk about Punisher not being
Yeah.
able to jump this high. Like, dude, how
Oh,
look
yeah,
how much
that's
air
it.
they're
Maybe it
getting.
is the old, bro. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
Look, they're
crazy.
getting.
All right, rest of this.
Yeah, and then the last bit, I'll pause it right here. You see it?
My bad.
See, did you see it on the wall behind in that room in MJ's apartment?
Go to it.
That's what I was talking about at the beginning of MJ trying to figure out Spider-Man's identity. Right here. See? It's like the whole
Wow.
with Spider-Man and everything. That's in their apartment. They're definitely trying to figure out who he is because they remember their past experiences with him and working with him.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's wild. man.
Definitely. I can't believe I didn't even look at that. I knew I was going to look at it in more detail, but still. Nothing back there or anything.
Nah. It's
Wow.
crazy, man.
That looks a lot different, too.
What a trailer,
What
man.
a trailer. This camera's starting to blink, so whatever left you want to wrap up on.
I mean, I think the one other thing I would want to say, do you like the decision they made trying to release 1 second clips the entire day before?
Nah, I mean, I'm not mad at it, but like
It was weird to
It was
me.
kind of weird.
It was weird to me, especially the scenes they chose to release too. It was like
They should, if they were if they did that, they should have done it like a week or a month before or something.
Yeah.
Like by day.
I feel like
a
it was
day
like
before,
they tried
dude.
to create the same effect that the chair reveal
Yeah.
on Avengers Doomsday. I mean, it got people talking about it all day long, but it was a little bit weird. And luckily,
was.
the trailer just
Oh,
came out
well.
day after, so oh well.
I guess
But
it's better in that case.
Spider-Man Brand New Day. First trailer's out.
Yep.
We just spent a whole episode talking about it. Like we said, it's coming a lot closer than we realize, and so we'll have another trailer very quickly. And this movie will be here before we know it. And so me and Kay just wanted to be able to get on here and talk immediately about it.
Had to.
We have another episode
Had
coming
to.
out very quickly. This is a bonus episode. Another episode coming out about Invincible Season 4 just came out for sure.
Got to finish it tonight.
Yep. Daredevil Born Again Season 2 is coming out. We'll be back next week to talk about that as well. And like I said earlier, that starts the official road to Brand New Day with
we go,
Daredevil
dude.
Born Again. And so a lot of big things coming up, and it's officially starting. And so I'm definitely excited about that. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date and to hear us talk about this. And let us know down in the comments what you guys thought of the trailer and any theories you have as well. Like and subscribe. Make sure to follow us on our socials. And as for me and Kate, episode 52 of the Dream Juice Podcast is a wrap, and we'll see you guys next time.